Hello everyone, this is Scott from RV Rollin' with MJ. This week, Melissa and I traveled up to Long Point Park Campground in beautiful Melbourne Beach, Florida. Long Point's about 130 miles north of Fort Lauderdale on the east coast of Florida and about 87 miles southeast of Orlando. While at Long Point, we did some kayaking, hiking on a nearby island, e-biked over to nearby Sebastian Inlet State Park, and saw a whole bunch of wildlife, including some manatee. Stay tuned and see Melissa and I give an honest review of Long Point. Also, don't miss our bloopers at the end of the video. If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel by pressing the subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Hello everyone and welcome once again to RV Rollin' with MJ. I'm Scott.
And I'm Melissa.
This week we had the opportunity to head over to Long Point Park Campground located in Melbourne Beach, Florida. Melbourne Beach is about 130 miles north of Fort Lauderdale, and it's about 80 miles southeast of Orlando, right on the intercoastal area there. Great campground. Had several amenities which were great. It's your traditional campground. But one of the things, it's right on the water, so it's great for kayaking. We had access with our kayak right into the inlet there.
On the Indian Lagoon, and our campsite was right on the water, so we were able to see dolphins while we were sitting outside, which was amazing, and tons of birds diving into the water, which was really cool.
Yeah, and we also went to like this little private hike because they also have there's an island that is right next to the campground, and you take a wooden bridge
Where it's called Stout Island. And not only that, but on that island, if you're campers, you can camp in a tent.
Right.
You can't put your RV there, but there's
real
actually
primitive style camping.
And there's actually a beach that has a lot of driftwood, which was kind of cool.
And an interesting story: we took a walk through the woods and went to the driftwood area, and we saw stuff in the water, and we got closer and closer, and lo and behold, there was a bunch of manatees that were swimming there. So that's another thing you could see.
They were so close. I mean, we were on the shoreline, but I could hear them breathing, it was about 3 of them. That was really cool. And we were the only ones there, so that was it was kind of private, felt private.
We also rode our e-bikes. Now they don't have paths for the e-bikes, but they have roads that we were able to use our e-bikes on, and we rode a couple of miles to
Sebastian Inlet.
Went there, and you could swim, and it's a great place. They had a little snack bar.
Yeah, and they had a pier if you want to go fishing. You can see the boats coming in too. That was really nice.
Yeah, so we had a great time. So let us show you what we did.
There's our view. It's nice out. And kayaking. There's our wonderful hotel.
Very nice. So for those joining us for the first time, we like to review every place we go. So we use a scale of 10 to 1, with 10 being the best place we ever went to, and 1 being, well, not the best place we've ever gone to. And what are some of the factors we consider with our rating?
I guess when you get into the park, the people that are running the park, how fast you got in, how the place looks, the amenities, what activities you can do there.
Right, and one big thing, as I've mentioned previously, Melissa's very big on the view, whether it has an ocean view, a mountain view, is it woodsy, just the vibe of the place. In Florida, you have a lot of different inland, coastal, so that's something that we really get excited about. So based on all that, what would you give?
Well, I would give it an 8.5 because, as I said earlier, that you can see the dolphins in the water. I had a view of the water there. We were able to go kayaking right off the bat. Right off our RV. I mean, we didn't have to go somewhere to do it.
And right off the bat,
and we saw a great sunset.
That's right.
It was
that's
amazing sunset.
That's right.
It was great.
As soon as we got there, the first day, there were dolphins, so that kind of just like raised the.
The only negative thing, and it could have been just that one night, that there was people next door that were intense and they really were partying. But
yeah, and we had heard, because we actually met a couple there, and we had heard that a lot of the locals like to go to that campsite. So we must have had one of those nights when little noisy, but whatever, you're camping, having a good time. We understand. As far as what I would give it, I mean, I liked it. I would give it like a 7.5.
okay.
Reason being, I mean, the kayaking was great. The biking, again, when you went outside and being that close to the ocean. The other thing is it didn't seem to have the amenities.
Well, there was no pool, but I didn't really need that. And there wasn't like really many restaurants nearby if we wanted to do that.
That's right.
But
We would have had to have unhooked the RV to go. There was that one snack bar and there's a little grocery store right there. But as far as like we want to go to a restaurant for dinner, even with our bikes, it would be quite a little journey to get to a restaurant. So
but that snack bar, I mean, you could get a meal. We went for lunch. It did have a great view of the ocean.
And so one warning about the snack bar, there are these little bugs.
No-see-ums.
No-see-ums. Get it? No-see-ums. And they just nip at you, and
but they didn't bother us at the campground.
No, not
just
the campground.
At the where we ate
when
lunch.
we went to the beach area. They were and so we couldn't really stay there for that long. I don't know if that's a seasonal thing or not, but that's the one thing we noticed there. But the only thing, I mean, they just didn't have a lot of things to do other than the kayaking and our e-biking. It seems to be like a mellow campsite. So
yeah, I gave an 8.5 because I don't need to have all those extras, because I just love the fact that we had that view, we had kayaking, we were bike, and even that island, the Stout Island, that was kind of cool to go over there.
It was good to
Something different.
walk.
And you can go fishing. People are fishing off of the bridge or even off of their campsites.
Yeah. But we definitely recommend going. So the 7.5 doesn't mean don't go. It's just in our scale. That's where I would put it. So we hope you enjoyed this week's video, and until next time, we will see you down the road. Move a little closer. What is this? The stupidest face. That's
okay.
Like, just be normal.
I'm normal. Normally I don't smile.
Okay, that's good. That'll make it to the bloopers. Okay. All right. There's a little space between us here.
It's because
How about that?
you look like a slumped. You were trying to get blooper stuff? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get bloopers.
Yeah, okay.
You look like you're over in Chicago and I'm in Okay. You get
I
some?
can't move
Okay,
over
it's-
because of the seats.
So much trouble in there. We're doing that. That's when we're done.
Oh.
That's at the end.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
I didn't know we were doing it again. I thought we were done.
No, we're not done. Now we're gonna rate it.
Oh yeah. Wait a second. Am I supposed to follow? I'm not
No,
following.
don't follow. That's
Okay.
just notes. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
1, 2, 3. Hello, everyone, again, and welcome. Nope, not again. Okay. Let's start again. Ready?
You said I said Melissa, and then you said
Okay.
Melissa. What?
Okay.
I should say my own name.
Good.
Okay.
That's good.